The holiday season is over. Your friends and family are all left. It's just you inside the house, or it's just back to your normal day-to-day with your regular family inside your household and your day-to-day life that's about to go on. But what does one do? How does one stay occupied? And how does one stay out of depression? You know, something that a lot of people all around the world suffer from. Or how exactly are you going to continue to follow your dreams, set that goal, and ultimately get to where you want to be? Well, on today's episode, this dog right here and I are going to give you a little bit of hope, give you a little bit of inspiration, and show you guys ultimately how we're going to continue to live our life, and give you all some tips and tricks on how you can ultimately follow your dreams and get through that anxiety. The two leading causes of mental instability all around the world, how you can get through some of that. But you know, this dog right here and I forgot to introduce ourselves. Come here, boy. Here he comes. My name is Daniel the Big O. This right here is my service dog, the Fluffy Poodle. That's right, Mr. Fluffy Bear. And his green hair. Fluffy Middle. Now, if you guys are new to the channel, Fluffy Heel. Good boy. Fluffy Circle. Circle. Yes! If you guys are new to the channel, this dog right here and I travel all around the world, inspiring everybody to follow their dreams. Because if we can get through our challenges, and disabilities, so can you. Now, going back to the beginning, what we were talking about at the beginning of this video is how can you get through your struggles? How can you set those goals? How can we get through some challenges that you may have after the holiday season when everybody's gone and you may feel a little bit lonely? Fluffy, yes! How can you get through them just like that? Good boy, out. Well, you see, it's all about hard work and dedication. You're like, well, I'm already working hard and I'm already dedicated. Well, let me take it back a step. Fluffy, sit. Fluffy, down. Fluffy, stand. You see, we couldn't get this dog to do all of that right away. We really couldn't. You want to know what it took? Yes, it took a lot of consistency. And how is consistency related to you getting through depression, having anxiety, and how being a little bit lonely and all of that? Well, you see a lot of people, when they are depressed or have anxiety, they don't have those goals set and those goals set clearly. Yes, you don't have them set clearly, and that clear communication between you and your thoughts and what you're actually gonna do, those actions that you're gonna take. But are you still confused? Out? Are you still confused? Like, okay, now I need to take some action. What type exact action do I need to take? Well, I think it's actually very clear. Let's say you have some depression and you've been isolating yourself. How are you going to get through that isolation? Is literally go out and do something. Don't be in that isolation anymore. Go out and do something. Now, here's the thing. It's not all about Fluffy out. It's not all about getting out there and doing it right away, okay? It's not like, oh, well, I can't go to a concert. There's so many people, okay? Well, you're right. Maybe you can't go to a concert right now. But here's the thing is, your ultimate goal is going to that concert with a lot of people, and you don't want to be around a lot of people. You're going to have anxiety, but then if you stay at home, you're going to be depressed more. So what do? You set that goal of you going to that concert, you going around to millions of people. You can do that, okay? That's the long-term goal, but here we have to set a lot of short-term goals. Short-term goals like this. Fluffy, pick up. Come here. Good. Out. Short-term goals like, hey, clear communication, but let's just not bite this. Banana, bicycle, bite. Fluffy, bite. Good. You see, he didn't do that until we tell him the two words, his name, which is a preparatory command, and then the bite. But what does that have to do with those goal setting and you ultimately getting to that concert, getting through that depression and anxiety? Well, again, we're going to back it up here. We show you an example and then we explain it. So what you're going to do, okay? You have that long-term goal of going to that concert. Fluffy, heel. And then we're going to make a lot of short-term goals. The short-term goals is simply, hey, we're going to put on our shoes. We're going to get an outfit. We're going to get inside the vehicle. We're going to maybe drive there. So what if you don't get out and go inside? What if you only got the ticket and then you left? See, here's the thing. You got to take those little steps, those little baby steps, right? You got to take those and build on them. And that's ultimately how you are going to get through that depression. depression, get through that anxiety, and ultimately accomplish your goals in life, is you have to set those short-term goals, and you have to give yourself a pat on the back. You have to tell yourself, great job, you're doing good, continue that effort. Yes, it may take a long time to get to your ultimate goal of getting to that concert, that ultimate goal of owning that big giant house, the ultimate goal to travel all around the world, no matter what it is, no matter what your goal is, no matter what type of mental anguish, that's probably not the right word, but no matter the depression, anxiety, or anything that you're going through, set those short-term and long-term goals. Give yourself a compliment on the back. Give that pat on the back, and ultimately, you'll be able to get that goal that you ultimately want, and that you'll ultimately get at the end. You'll get that reward. You really will. You'll be able to be that fast and be able to go at it and be able to accomplish what you want. Because ultimately, you only live one life. And if any of that made sense that I talked about right now, great. Some of it may not, and that's fine. Sometimes I talk in riddles. Sometimes I just like to, lead on a little bit more and more and more. But ultimately, what I want you guys to understand is to get anywhere in life, you need to set goals. Set that long-term goal and that short-term goal. Give yourself a pat on the back for those, little accomplishments and those big accomplishments. And then ultimately, when you get to where you want to be, you'll be able to get those wins. Yes! Good boy, good boy, good boy. Now you guys see that we're out here, okay? We're out here in the rain. It's literally raining all over me. It's raining all over my dog. It is cold. It is what? A couple days after Christmas? We have been uploading for consecutive, I think it's just about 230 videos in a row. We have been doing it. Yes, we have. But we're setting those short-term and long-term goals. The short-term goal is, hey, upload every day. Long-term goal is to get to 365. But can we do it? Can we do it? Can we do it? Comment down below if you think that we can do it. I didn't even think that we could get to 30 consecutive days in a row. And then once we got to 30, it was like, hey, we got to get to, 60, get to that 60 mark. And then once we hit 60, it was like, let's get to 100. And then once I got to 100, it's like 180. And then once I got to 180, it's like, well, I kind of have to go to 365, because 180 is a half a year, so might as well get to 365. But can we do it? Can we do it? Can we do it? Fluffy sits, Fluffy stay. A lot of hard work. Short-term goals, getting them to sit, getting them to stay. Building up on that duration so he doesn't go after it unless we give him that release reward. Fluffy, yes! And then he'll go pick it up in a nice controlled manner. Bring it right back to me in that heel position, okay? He's gonna bring it back right here, all right? Right here. Where's he at? Oh, he's still picking it up. There he is. All right, so he's gonna bring it right back in this heel position. Sometimes he'll show it off. Heel, heel. Good, sit. Good boy, out. This is my dog, this is my dog, this is my dog. Fluffy, yes! I said Fluffy, yes! Fluffy bites! Good boy. He was like, I don't know. I don't know why he didn't listen right there. Hey, but with that being said, look, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people all around the world who watch our videos, I want you guys to understand, and I want you guys to know that you too can be able to follow your dreams, just like the Fluffy Poodle and I. You too can be able to have an extremely well-trained dog like the Fluffy Poodle right here. Fluffy, pick up. Come here, boy. And all it is setting short-term goals, like we've been explaining. And how do we get through that depression? And how do we get through the, the isolation? Is, hey, we set those little goals, saying, hey, let's just try to go there. So what if I don't get out the vehicle? Next time, maybe you'll get out the vehicle. Maybe the 2-3 times after that, you'll maybe go inside that business. Maybe, or you'll go to that establishment that you want. Or you'll go to that concert. You'll be able to experience things that you've never experienced before or that you haven't experienced in a long time. So ultimately, how are you gonna get through this depression and this anxiety? Yes, is you're gonna be able, you're gonna set yourself up a plan. Set yourself up a plan of simply short-term goals, long-term goals, and you'll be able to accomplish what you want in life. and give yourself that pat on the back like we talked about. Do that. Seriously, do that. Because you deserve the rewards, just like we've been giving the Fluffy Poodle this whole time. So do you, so do I, so does everybody around the world. With that being said, this dog right here and I will see you guys on tomorrow's episode. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button because we've been doing all of this in the rain out here. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below, and we'll see you guys on tomorrow's episode. Seriously, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel. This dog gets more loving when you do. With that being said, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.